Hello, my little beans. Fluffernutter here. Let's address the elephant in the room. No, I am not standing on top of the lake, but rather on an old dock. And an old, creepy, and destroyed dock. In a location that if you'll watch the old Sailor Point video, y'all know what location I'm at. Back in that video, I mentioned an quote-unquote bigger sister to that location, known as Sailor Beach. And well, that's where I am today. And as you can see, I'm choosing to do this early in the morning, rather at sunrise. And that is because I did not sleep at all. And that is by choice. Not because of the run-of-the-mill neighbors. I actually acquired a PS3. And I have been playing Grand Theft Auto 4 on that all night. Yeah, actually, every night since I got the damn thing, because to me, that is the best game out of the series. But I digress. It was good to go to Vermont for a little bit, but now it is time to come home. Now that I'm in Plattsburgh, I will be more frequent with my uploads once again. And with the sudden rise in temperature, I can do a lot more outdoorsy ones. Not gonna lie, as beautiful as a sunrise this is, it probably should not have gone on this old dock because it's all destroyed and it's all just withered and falling apart. But that's okay. As long as we got ground, we're good. But enough fucking around, and let's go over there and walk around and explore all that is Sailor's Beach. And again, it is very cracked. So it's very hard to maneuver without falling on one's ass. But it is calming to be near the lake. So there's that. Oh boy. Now we have a little bit of a problem. Should I go left or should I go right? I think we're gonna go left. Gonna listen to Rihanna and go on the left. Now we gotta be very careful as to not fall in. Easily grab around. Ah ha 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 ha. We made it. I know that says do not enter. Fuck the rules. Can't stop a thought. Too crap. It is definitely a lot cooler in the morning. Then again, it is like 5 o'clock as I'm recording this. So it's only like 65 to maybe 70, give or take. Either way, it's really pretty out at this time of day. I thought I'd take advantage of the nice and calm weather that we had here this morning, rather than being cooped up in the house any longer. And again, I've been cooped up at my grandparents' and my mother's back in BT, and I just need to get out. It has been hectic there too. Not really gonna get into it, but yeah, it's been hell. Let's just say that. Family issues that I'm not gonna even bother to mention here, because we don't need all that negativity traveling back here. Then again, who wants to be all negative pants when we got all of this beauty right here to take in first thing in the morning? There's waves flowing through, clashing with the soil and sand, clouds, and this obnoxious tree that's in the way. There we go. It's definitely pretty. We always take granted for what's out in front of us, don't we? We don't really go outside anymore, and kind of a bummer because we have all of this beauty. Even the ducks are saying hi to us. Got a whole mama and babies. I don't really see a dad though. Wonder what happened to him. Then again, in this world, hunting season is coming, so who knows? And again, I wouldn't really hurt an animal. A human, maybe. But an animal, nah. Nah. Because animals are sacred to me. Now, I'm not going to be an old PETA head and say, oh, animals are everything while humans are not, and we're going to go be. No. I like my meat. Don't take that as a context. I like that meat too, but that's guy's point. See, me, I always appreciate the sacrifice that the animal makes. I don't just eat it to eat it. I am fairly aware of the cruel nature of the slaughter. And I do not condone it, but at the same time, survival of the fittest. It's sadly the rule of the world. There's nothing we can do to change that. There will always be carnivores, omnivores, and herbivores at the end of the day, and we're omnivores, despite what people try to tell you. But again, I'm not against the whole vegan lifestyle. More power to y'all. Any of y'all are vegan and watching this, more power to y'all, because that just means we are keeping animals from being endangered. But back to the convo at hand. I will say this, with the heat rising, it did make it hard to film in Vermont. It got so bad to where I nearly blacked out like last year. So I couldn't really film any, full-length videos there, which kind of sucked. So who knows? I do plan to go there during fall time, so you may have another shot, you know what I mean? Because I don't know about y'all, but wearing a fur suit in almost 100-degree weather doesn't. And as you can hear, that's another issue that I have been fighting with is allergies. And boy, did I get it bad, because pollen over in Burlington is chaotic compared to over here. We don't ever get pollen over here, and if we do, it's minimalistic. It's nowhere near as bad as Burlington is. But the time has come for me to hence come home to the old New York and bask in all its beauty, or lack thereof at this point, because all the beauty is kind of getting stripped away, especially near the Fox Den. We are actually getting 2 new apartment buildings built right outside of mine. So what was once like a scenic field is now going to be all construction, and that's another reason why I can't sleep, because they believe in starting at 5 in the morning. So, yeah, put 2 and 2 together. But it ain't all too bad, because now, every morning, I get to wake up early and marvel at the sunrise in the water of Lake Champlain. And that makes it all worthwhile. You know what? I'm actually surprised no one else is here, because actually the earliest I've ever seen someone come to this spot is 3 a.m. Dead ass with y'all. Like, I have to be very careful because here in Plattsburgh, people aren't very furry friendly. So I kind of get anxious and have to schedule what times I can be out. But since I started my channel, I will say this. I have met one of my little beans out there, and I have seen more of a calmness towards our kind. So maybe there's a lot more of you that live here than I thought. And I gotta say, thank y'all, because that makes it a lot easier for my anxiety. And as someone that has had a troubled past, let's just leave it there, it makes it easier to overcome my PTSD. And that's another thing. If we just loved each other more than hating on one another, this world would have been a lot safer, a lot better, and a lot gentler than what it is now. Because to be honest, the crap that's going on now, ooh, I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at the table of contents, shall we? We got ICE trying to kick everyone out of their homes, especially Americans. And as I've learned from a friend of mine, gays included, we've got the annoying orange as president, can't make a decision what he wants to do, so there's still the chance of World War III happening. We have inflation going higher than me on a Friday night, okay? You got all of that to worry about. And I'm just here like, it needs to stop. We just need to love each other more, be kind to one another. And I've always believed that if you put kindness out in the world, that same kindness always finds a way back to you. May not come back to you when you expect it to, but it always does. And all it is patience, my little beans, just patience. Whew. This hill is screwing with a phlegm in my throat. Walking up it. But that is because up here is a little tower to explore. So let's see. And here we are at the top of the little hill. And we have a nice little gazebo. Some tables there and some trees. Then you got all this scenery here. Ooh, what's this? A beautiful little painting here. I like that. Whoever painted this, your art is now famous, y'all. Oh, yeah. This is what we want right here. Look at that sun over there. Just saying hello to the world. And you got the little barge or abandoned dock, whatever the hell you want to call it over there where we were. And the beach and then the little trail up here. I will say, this is probably the most beautiful sunrise I've seen yet. And a lot of that, like I said, is that beautiful little sun saying hello. Oh, I always love to just admire nature, as hippy-dippy as that sounds, but I do. I always like to just relax and just enjoy it. Because we take it for granted, we just don't care anymore. And it bites. Because here we have all this beauty. It just breaks my heart because now all day, all we do is just look at a screen and it hurts. You know that saying when we all die and we see our life flash between our eyes? I will say this. I do not want all my memories to be just, what I mean? Who wants that as their, flashbacks when they go? That's why I try to go outside and live my life to the fullest. And if I can take y'all along with me, my little beans, I will. But it is definitely a peaceful morning, and I love it, Sure, I may be ragged because I didn't sleep worth a damn, but you know what? Fuck it, you know what I mean? Live your life how you want to live it, even if that means living on a screen. You know what? Well, do what makes you happy. What do I know? I'm just a fox on the internet. Y'all, look at that. You see the reflection, the sun hitting off the columns here. Ah, that's beautiful. All of this is just gorgeous. I just love the environment. And plus, hearing the birds early in the morning, because other birds do get to worm. Ooh, damn, that is bright. Wow. Can't really see it now, but oh, there it is. There we go. Look at that beast rising out of hell. My God, is that beautiful. That shit is so bright. Like it's almost blinding me. It's almost hypnotic in a way. And again, you got all the birds and nature contributing. It's just chef kiss. And I cannot wait to give y'all more outdoorsy vids as summer progresses. Because I've got a lot up here to incorporate on here for y'all. And I cannot wait to do that. But with that, I'm going to leave this one here. Hope you liked today's video. And this has been Fluffinator signing off. Stay tuned, my little beans.